So it's about 10 to 8 in the morning, about to head into the office. Luckily I only have a 1 mile commute, so that's helpful. Today's gonna be a pretty crazy day. We have 2 depot preps, meaning we're gonna help prepare clients for their depositions. We have a marketing call. We have a potential new client coming in to see if we wanna take on his case. It's about a slip and fall that happened at a store, and it looks like it could be a pretty good case, so I'm excited to meet this person and see if we can help him. I'm looking forward to showing you all the rest of my day. So it's 8 a.m. on the dot. Just got to the office. Luckily, I only have a couple minute commute here from my house to the office here in Calabasas. So we're gonna get started today. We have a Zoom meeting with a couple clients at 8 a.m. and we're gonna follow that up with a deposition preparation, and I'll get into a little bit of what that is later on. But it's gonna be a pretty hectic day, and I'm excited to show you guys how we represent our clients and how we try to get them compensated for having to go through these terrible injuries and the damages that they cause to their life. So right now I'm just waiting my turn for a case management conference. Essentially that's where the judge will talk to both parties in a particular case to determine what's going on, whether the lawsuit has been served on the defendants, if the defendants have answered, if the parties are engaging in discovery, and also to see if we can set a trial date. So what you'll hear now in the background is the judge talking to attorneys for different parties in a different case. So it's kind of interesting. Hopefully the judge doesn't give us too hard of a time. We did everything properly. We filed our case management conference statement properly and on time before the hearing, so the judge has had an opportunity to see what we've done on the case so far. I don't think the defendants have filed a case management conference. They recently just filed their answer, so I don't believe they filed their statement, but we'll have to see what they say. You never know with e-filing. They could have filed it last night for all we know, so it'll be interesting to see what the judge says. I'll keep you all updated. So we're now starting a case management conference, which is basically over Zoom. This one is up by Sacramento in a place called Solano County. We have cases all over the state of California. But what you'll see here is basically the judge is holding case management conferences to determine whether cases have been served on the defendants and if we can go ahead and set a trial date, and to essentially just get a status of what's going on with the case.
As of September 1st.
So there's a quick look at what's going on.
I'm not sure,
it's kind of
so
interesting to hear how all these cases are going, and hopefully the judge doesn't give us too hard of a time. Okay, so I just appeared for the case management conference. It was about 1 or 2 minutes long because the defense did not show up. The defense just filed their answer pretty recently within the last couple days, so they probably have not had an opportunity to prepare a case management conference statement. So what the judge does in this situation, this was a pretty nice judge, so he basically pushed the case management conference 90 days out. In the legal world, that's called continuing a matter. So we continued the case management conference 90 days out, and I was ordered to give notice, which means I have to let the other side know that the hearing has been continued into December. And they also have to file their case management conference statement, as do we, an updated version of it, by that new hearing date. So it was a pretty easy, short appearance, but these are the things we have to do as plaintiff's attorney to try to keep pushing the cases forward. We have to appear at the hearings, show the judge that we're ready, that we want a trial date. That puts pressure on the defense and the insurance companies to try to settle cases for fair value. Okay, so as you can tell, the suit and tie are gone, and we finished up the CMC statement, and now what I've been doing for the last about 30-40 minutes is calling insurance adjusters to try to settle some cases. So what happens is once our clients are done treating, we gather up the records and bills, we prepare a comprehensive demand package, and then we send it off to the insurance company. Usually they have about 30 days to respond with an offer. And that will open up the negotiations process. And then what we'll do is once they send us an offer, I'll review everything thoroughly. I'll figure out why their offer is too low, maybe something they missed in their evaluation, and then call them and try to hammer them to get them up and get the best possible result for our client.